The princely sum of £10,000 awaits one of today's players, but first, they'll have to master this machine. It's time for Tipping Point. Hello and welcome to Tipping Point. Let's meet the four players hoping to win at Jackpot.
I'm Pat, I'm a company director from Sheffield.
I'm Mel, I'm a fine arts student from Kidderminster.
I'm Ken, I'm a retired trade union officer from London.
I'm Debbie, a probation officer from Middlesbrough.
Good luck to all of you. Let's play Tipping Points. In round one, you each start with 3 counters. Questions are on the buzzer. If you buzz in and give me a right answer, you have a choice to make. You can either choose to play one of your counters into the machine, or if you think she's not quite ready to pay out, you can get one of your opponents to play one of theirs instead. Every counter that falls for you in this game adds £50 to your score. The person with the lowest at the end of the round will be eliminated with absolutely nothing. I'm sure you've noticed we have 3 counters in the machine that look slightly different. They've all got question marks on them. They're still worth £50, but they come with their very own special bonus prize to keep your eye on the bonus counters throughout the show. Everybody ready? Hands on your buzzers. Here comes the first question. The term Bollywood refers to the film industry of which country? Ken?
India.
You're right, Ken. Well done. Would you like to play or pass?
I'd like to play, I think.
OK, where would you like to go?
Drop zone 1.
OK, let's load up drop zone 1. Ken's going to get us started. When you're ready, Ken, get your first one in. Took a chance with your drop then, Ken, but it is flat. Oh, yep. Is that mystery counter going to be your... Yay! A lovely start for Ken. So you got yourself £150 with your first drop, but more importantly, Ken, one of our bonus prizes. A supercar driving experience courtesy of Driver's Dream Days.
Oh.
Is that the sort of thing that's up your street?
No, but, but I know somebody whose street it is up.
Which is?
My son.
Your son?
Yeah.
Brilliant. Either way, that's going to be yours, whatever happens today. So well done, Ken. It's a great start. We take that £150 from the machine, put it into your bank. You are off the mark. Here comes your next question. In The Simpsons, what brand is Homer's favourite beer? Pat?
Duff.
Duff, of course it is. So, Pat, do you want to play or do you want to pass?
I think I'll pass it to Mel.
Right then, Mel, you're up.
I think I'll go for drop zone 2, please, Ben.
Let's have drop zone 2. See if you can get some action out of her, Mel. Good luck.
Hopefully.
Bouncy drop. Staying on its side.
Yeah, she's gone flat. Come on.
Nice. Nice, nice. Now, what about the tipping point?
Come on! Oh, no! Almost.
Nice pass from Pat. They're going to stay where they are on the tipping point, I'm afraid, Mel. So that's one of your counters down, but nothing in the bank. Next question. Whose face appeared on World War I recruitment posters above the words, Ken?
Lord Kitchener.
Your country needs you. You're absolutely right, Ken. So, would you like to play or would you like to pass?
I'll play drop zone 2, please.
OK, take advantage of Mel's good work. Light it up. OK, so your second counter when you're ready. Get it in there. Oh, could be good.
Nice, that's nice. That's nice.
Mel's wincing. Oh! 3 slightly different ones. The ones you pushed out are still there, Mel, but Ken, that's another £150. Well done. We take that from the machine and put that into your bank. You now have £300. Just the one counter left, though. Here's your next question. Voted by Radio 2 listeners as their favourite album of all time, which band released A Rush of Blood to the Head? Mel.
Coldplay.
Absolutely right, Mel. Well done.
I'm going to go for drop zone 2 again.
Drop zone 2. Let's see if we can shift them. They're right there on the tipping point. They're gagging for it, Mel. Give it to them.
Come on.
Is that going to be enough? You might get them over. Yep. Come on now. Which way are you going to slide? They're getting there. Oh! Edged round them. Just the one across the tipping point. £50 from the machine that goes into your bank, Mel. You have £50, just the one counter left. Pat, Debbie, still got all three of yours. We need to get you some money if we can. Next question. The main headquarters of the Driver and Vehicle Licensing Agency, Pat,
Swansea.
are in which UK city? Well done, Pat. So you're in the game, Pat. Are you going to play or pass?
I'm going to play this time.
All right.
Drop zone 2, I think.
Yeah, it's looking very tempting, isn't it? Light it up for the fourth time today.
Oh,
Can you get that down?
don't ride. Oh, good.
It's nice and flat, but what about over the shelf?
Oh, that's just typical.
I'm afraid not. Hard luck, Pat.
No, right.
Everybody back in, here's your next question. What single word describes a solution with a pH value between 8 and 14? Mel,
An alkali.
you're right.
I'm going to play drop zone 2.
OK, let's light it up. Could do with getting some across the tipping point. This is an
Yeah.
important one for you now, Mel. Good luck. That's OK.
That's good.
Go on, then. There we go. And another one. Go on, go on.
This is good.
Will they go finally? Yes! 5 across the tipping point, Mel, with your last counter. Really well done. You worked hard for them, and they're all yours. £250 from the machine. That goes into your bank now. You're up to £300, but you have used all three of your counters, so for the time being, you're out of the round. Next question. Which item of cutlery goes with egg in the name of a... Pat?
Spoon.
A name of a race popular on school sports days. It is, of course, the egg and spoon race.
I think I'm going to go for drop zone 3.
OK, for the first time. Let's load up drop zone 3. Will it be more lucky for you, Pat? Good luck.
There we go.
Get that down and flat. Yep. There we go. That's what we needed. What about the tipping point? Yeah, well done. 4 across the tipping point. Relief on your face.
Yeah.
£200 that we take from the machine straight off and put it into your bank, Pat. So you have 200 quid and you've got just the one counter left. Debbie's still in there with all three of hers. Ken, just the one counter as well. Next question for Pat, Ken and Debbie. In which South American city are the beaches of Copacabana and Ipanema? Ken.
Rio.
Rio is right, Rio de Janeiro. Well done, Ken. So,
I'll play. I'll go drop zone 2.
drop zone 2 it is. For the 6th time today, this is your last counter for the time being, Ken.
Okay.
Good luck.
Yes, I think that's right.
That's where you wanted it?
I think.
There's a big clump between the two drop zones, isn't there? Nice. Flippers. Ow! Just one more to add to your score. So we add that £50 from the machine into your bank. You're up to £350, but you, like Mel, have now used all three of your counters, so for the time being, Ken, you're out of the round. So just Pat and Debbie left in. Here comes your next question. Tim Brooke-Taylor, Graham Garden and Bill Oddie. Debbie,
The Goodies.
make up which TV comedy trio? You're right, Debbie, well done.
Finally! Yes!
Now then, are you going to play or pass, Debbie?
I'm going to play.
Right.
Drop zone 3.
OK, let's have drop zone 3, please. Good luck, Debbie. Let's see if we can get you off the mark.
Come on.
Yeah?
Come on.
Yes! She's thought about
Oh,
it.
it's gone over the top.
Oh! I thought they were going to go for you then, Debbie.
No.
So, Pat, Debbie, this next question's for you. The wax coating on Edam cheese is usually what colour? Pat.
Red.
It is red. Well done, Pat.
Drop zone 3.
Let's have drop zone 3. Debbie's furious. Light it up. Right then, Pat, this is your last counter.
It's not in the middle.
Oh! Right in the middle, right in the middle. You could get those two on the
I
edge.
don't think so.
A little bit of lateral movement to shove them over, though.
Go on.
There it is.
Oh, lovely.
Could be good.
Oh, yes. Lovely
6
stuff.
across the tipping point. It's a nice finish, Pat, which is £300. Take that from the machine. £300, add it to your bank. You're now in the lead with £500. But you've used all 3 of your counters. So like Mel and Ken, you're out for the time being. So Debbie, we come to you. Just you left in, so you don't need to use your buzzer.
Okay.
But Debbie, you do need to give me the correct answer to both these questions in the time allotted to put those counters into the machine.
Okay.
You ready?
Yeah.
Here comes your first question. Whose novel, Nicholas Nickleby, was first serialised in a newspaper in 1838?
Charles Dickens.
You're right. Well done.
Oh,
Good stuff. Right
Yeah.
then, you can put one in.
Drop zone 3, please.
Yeah. Drop zone 3, load it up. Towards the left-hand side, we want it, don't we?
Oh, yes, please.
OK. Sit. Well, that mystery counter should go over, shouldn't it? Let's see.
Is it flat?
It is.
It's flat.
Yep, you got it flat.
Come on. Yes. Come on. No, it's going to...
9 across the tipping point.
Yes.
With your first drop, Debbie. That's a lovely start. £450. Well done. So take that £450 from the machine and put it into your bank. It's looking a lot healthier now. £450. Well done.
Finally.
You're just behind Pat with £500. Debbie, here comes your last question. Frenchie, Doody and Kenickie are all characters in which 1978 film musical?
Grease.
You're absolutely right. Well done, Debbie. Mel, I'm afraid that does mean you're going to be going home. You've got one more counter to put into the machine, Debbie. Where would you like to play?
I think I'll go with drop zone 2, please, Ben.
OK, let's light up drop zone 2. It's been popular, with 7th counter going into drop zone 2.
Oh, it's a bit...
Is that where you wanted it?
Wanted a bit more to the left, really. I could get this one here.
It's settled, though.
Flat.
It's settled. Can we get anything over? No, not this time. So, at the end of that round, Pat is in the lead with £500. Just behind him with £450 is Debbie. Then we have Ken with £350. And just £50 down, Mel with £300. I'm afraid we have found your tipping point. Thank you for playing.
Thank you very much.
So well done to Pat, Ken and Debbie. They're all one step closer to our £10,000 jackpot. They'll each have 30 seconds to answer as many questions as possible. Each correct answer gets them a counter to put into our machine. And as before, any counters that come out are worth £50. The player with the lowest score at the end of this round will be eliminated from the game with absolutely nothing. Pat, you're just in the lead, £50 in it, but that does mean you have the choice. Would you like to go first, or like Ken or Debbie to play instead?
I'll get Ken to go first.
OK, Ken, you're in the chair. You're up first. 30 seconds to answer as many questions as you can correctly, Ken. If you don't know the answer, just say pass and I'll move on as quickly as I can. You ready? 30 seconds on the clock, please. Ken, your time starts now. Who starred as the title character in the TV series Mr. Bean?
Rowan Atkinson.
Correct. During the 1960s and 70s, Brian Jacks represented Great Britain in which sport?
Pass.
Judo. In The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, what is the name of the depressed robot known as the paranoid android?
Marvin.
Correct. The towns of Padstow and Newquay are in which English county?
Pass.
Cornwall. In a 1984 mockumentary film, which band had amplifiers that could go up to 11?
Pass.
Spinal Tap. The name of which small green fruit is used to refer to an unwanted third person with a couple?
That didn't last very long.
We're after a gooseberry. No, 30 seconds flies past. You got 2 right, though, Ken.
Right.
So you got 2 chances to do some damage.
I'll try drop zone 2.
Let's light it up. Oh, could have done with that coming and settling, couldn't we? Don't ride now. You OK?
Right.
Can we get something across that shelf? We need it. Yeah. Oh, nice. 5 across the tipping point, Ken. Well done. That's £250.
I'll have another go at drop zone 2.
OK. Oof. Ooh. Changed its mind. That could be just the spot, couldn't it?
Could be.
It is down.
Be. Come on.
Is there a gap there, or will that silver counter go? Yeah.
Not the one that should have gone.
No, not quite, but... Oh! So £250 from your first counter. We take that from the machine and we put it into your bank, Ken, and that's taken you up to £600. So well done to you. Pat, we come back to you. Your choice again. Would you like to go next, or would you like Debbie to go?
I think I'll go now and see what happens.
Can I get 30 seconds on the clock, please? Pat, your time starts now. James Earl Ray assassinated which civil rights leader in 1968?
Martin Luther King.
Correct.
Yeah.
How to be a domestic goddess is a recipe book by which female TV chef?
I pass.
Nigella Lawson. Frank Sinatra played Nathan Detroit and Marlon Brando played Sky Marston in which 1955 film musical?
Oh, God, I don't know. Pass.
Guys and dolls. The eggs of sturgeon and other large fish, when pressed and salted, are known as what delicacy?
Caviar.
Correct. BN is the area postcode for which city in the United Kingdom?
Bristol.
Brighton and Hove. Brighton and Hove.
Oh, dear.
Yes. 2 counters. Like Ken, you've got 2 counters to put into the machine.
I'm going to give Drop Zone 4 its first outing.
Good knowledge. Drop Zone 4 hasn't been used till now. Let's light it up. How's that looking?
Well, it's as good as it could be anywhere, I suppose.
It's nice and flat, which is important. We need something over the top here, Pat.
Oh,
okay. That's tricky.
I'm going to stick with Drop Zone 4.
OK, light up Drop Zone 4, please. 3 counters sees you through. 2 counters will draw you level with Ken. That's the other side.
No.
Now we need that to be flat.
Yeah, this isn't good.
You could get that silver counter over.
Go on.
Oh, yes. There you go. 3 to go through.
Oh!
That's it, I'm afraid. Just the 1 counter from the 2 you put in to Drop Zone 4. We take the £50 and put it into your bank. You now have £550. Ken has £600. Debbie, we come to you. 30 seconds on the clock, please. Debbie, your time starts now. In which London building was Guy Fawkes held prisoner after the failed gunpowder plot of 1605?
Tower London.
Correct. Which American baseball star was Marilyn Monroe's second husband?
Pass.
Joe DiMaggio. Before becoming US President, Bill Clinton was governor of which state?
Pass.
Arkansas. What is the name of the code that uses a combination of dashes and dots to represent letters of the alphabet?
Pass.
Morse code. Which ITV2 series saw the reformation of pop groups such as Liberty X5 and Atomic Kitten?
The reunion, the big reunion.
Correct. In the UK, British summertime begins on the last Sunday of which month? Did you know that one?
March.
It is March. You're out of time. So you, like Ken and Pat, have got 2 counters. So, Debbie.
I think I will go for Drop Zone 4.
OK, let's load it up, please. Drop Zone 4. Oh, that changed its mind too.
Oh.
You need it flat.
Need
you
it
need
flat.
it flat.
Is it flat?
It is flat.
It is flat.
2 counters draws you level with Pat. 3 counters will see him out of the game.
Come on, come on, come on. Please.
That's 2. You're now level with Pat, with 1 counter remaining.
I'll try 4 again, please, Ben.
Light up Drop Zone 4. 1 counter will see you through. Just need it across the tipping point.
Oh,
Will that go flat?
Ooh. Flat. Oh,
It is. Now
Needs
then,
to go to the side.
a bit of lateral movement. Send it over.
Oh,
Come on.
Yes! David, that's another 6 across the tipping point, which means after your 2 counts, you've got £400 we take from the machine, put it into your bank. Well done, Debbie, you have £850. Ken, you've got £600. Pat, I'm afraid you had every chance to dictate the round. It didn't quite work out. With £550, we have found your tipping point. Thank you for playing, Pat.
Thanks, Ben.
Debbie, you waited and you waited, but it paid off in the end, didn't it?
It did, it did. I was last, but, you know...
All good things come to
Saved it.
those that wait, isn't that what they say?
Yes.
Good luck to you. Ken, so how are you finding it so far?
So far, so good.
So far, so good. And it is still very close between you,
It's
yeah.
very close.
She's just a touch ahead of you at the moment, but that can all change, and it certainly could in this round. Good luck to both of you. It's time to find out which of our contestants will be taking on our machine for its £10,000 jackpot. In this round, you're each going to be asked 3 questions alternately. On your question, you can either try and give me the answer, or you can pass it to your opponent. If you get the answer correct, then you get to put the counter into the machine. If you get the answer wrong, your opponent wins that counter. Whoever has the most money at the end of this round will be today's winner, and we'll go forward to play for our £10,000 jackpot. Debbie, you have a lead. You're £250 ahead of Ken, so there's not much in it. Would you like to play first, or would you like Ken to have the first question?
I think I'll go first, actually.
OK, Debbie, here comes your first question. Debbie, before 118 numbers were introduced in 2002, what 3-digit number would you dial for National Directory inquiries? You don't have to answer, you can pass it to Ken, but would he know?
I'll pass it.
Idea either, Ken?
Well, I'd go for 192.
Debbie, ring any bells?
Sort of. I still didn't know it.
Is the answer 192? It is.
Well done. Well done.
Great steal, that one. So,
I'll go for drop zone 2.
OK, let's load up drop zone 2, please. A nice fast drop. If we can get that flat, you could get that. Yep, you're down. Could get that black counter over, couldn't we? Go on, there you go.
Oh. That's good.
Edging towards the clump on the tipping point. 2. £100 across the tipping point. There's a big clump still there, but that'll do for now. We'll take that from the machine and put it into your bank, Ken. You're up to £700. And now it's time for your first question, Ken. Ken, Russian tycoon Roman Abramovich bought which British football club in 2003?
Chelsea.
Chelsea. Debbie, you know that one?
I did.
Is the answer Chelsea? Yes, it is. So, Ken, another counter into the machine. She's just £150 ahead now.
I'll go for drop zone 2 again.
OK, load it up, please. Will this draw you level? Is that where you wanted it?
Not really, no.
Oh,
Oh, that's good.
flipped over. But they're going to stay there. Will that play into Debbie's hands? So, Debbie, we come to you for your second question. The frontal, parietal, occipital and temporal lobes are the 4 functioning areas of which organ of the human body?
I think I'll play that one, Ben.
OK.
And I'll go for brain.
Going into brain. Ken, is that what you would have said?
Yes.
Ken would have said brain. Is brain the right answer? Yes, it is. They're all working now, Deb.
Yep. I think I will go drop zone 2, please,
OK,
Ben.
line it up. They're all there on that tipping point. We just need them into the win zone, Debbie.
Yep. One, two, three. Yes.
Nice.
Just edged away.
Could be.
Oh. Weren't expecting that one to go. were
No.
we? What about the tipping point? Oh!
No.
Not this time.
No.
Desperate to fall for one of you, but who's it going to be? Ken, your second question. Which video game, created in Moscow in 1984, requires players to rotate coloured blocks in order to make perfect rows? You can pass it.
Oh. Yes, I know this, but I can't think of the answer.
Have a think, Ken. You don't
I'll
have to
pass it.
You're going to pass it, you sure?
Yes.
OK, Debbie's passed it. Do you know?
Is it the Rubik's Cube?
You've gone with the Rubik's Cube. Does that ring any bells, Ken?
It certainly does.
Is the answer the Rubik's Cube? It's not.
Is it Tetris?
It's Tetris. Rubik's Cube isn't a video game, is it?
No, it's not.
It's a video game. Ken. Big sigh of relief. Your chance now.
I'm going in drop zone 2.
OK, let's load up drop zone 2. Right then, Ken. 3 counters draws you level. Ooh.
Oh, wrong place.
Maybe. Can we get them over? No! She is teasing you both. Debbie, will come to you for your last question. What is the name of the Sacha Baron Cohen character who has a girlfriend to whom he refers as Majuli?
I think I'll play, Ben.
You're going to play this one.
And it's Ali G.
Ali G. Is Ali G the right answer? It is. Debbie, this is it. Could be your last chance to get some money.
Drop zone 2, please, Ben.
Let's have drop zone 2. Here we go.
Nice.
It's out, it's settled. Will the silver one go? Oh!
Oh, no way.
Wow.
So unlucky.
They're not going to fall, I'm afraid, Debbie. They're staying where they are. So, Ken, your last question. Here we go. Which children's author wrote the Tales of Beadle the Bard?
Beatrix Potter.
If it is Beatrix Potter, you've got a shot. If it's not, you are going home, I'm afraid. And Debbie, you're going through to play for our £10,000 jackpot. Was the answer Beatrix Potter? No, Ken. J.K. Rowling.
Oh.
It's a book within the book. It's in the book of Harry Potter. Well, Debbie, the great news is you're going through. So now, maybe these will all fall for you. You've got one last
Hopefully.
counter to put into the machine.
Drop zone 2, please,
OK,
Ben.
let's have it. Drop zone 2. She's been clinging on to those counters.
Yeah.
Let's get them out.
That's good.
Is it going to sit flat? That could ride.
Not gonna ride.
Oh, it's riding.
Oh, it's a riding. No.
It's riding. She's still not ready. Nothing
No.
at all. Wow. So maybe it wouldn't have happened for you after all, Ken. So at the end of that round, Debbie has £850. Ken, I'm afraid with £700 we have found your tipping point, but at least you can go and watch your son do some supercar driving. It's been great having you on the show. Thanks for playing.
Thank you.
So very well done, Debbie. You are today's winner. In just a few moments, I'm going to ask you to release this jackpot counter into our machine. In this case, Debbie, bigger is most definitely better.
Yes,
If you can get it out again, you'll be going home with £10,000. Debbie here has made it through to our final. She's got herself £850. Very well done indeed. I understand you've got 2 boys. Do you sit and watch the show with them?
I do. They love it.
Have they given you any advice here?
Just to go for drop zone 4, because we don't get any lateral movement.
That's very impressive. So, in a few moments, I'm going to ask you to put our jackpot counter into the machine.
OK.
If you want to go home with £10,000 to your boys, all
do.
you need to do is get it out again. I'm going to show you 6 question categories. For each category, you can choose to play 1, 2 or 3 counters into the machine. The more you play for, the harder the question's going to be. But, of course, the more you win, Debbie, the better chances you have of getting the jackpot counter across the tipping point into the win zone. So, first things first, we need to release that precious jackpot counter. What are you thinking? Where do you think is going to be the best place?
Drop zone 4, please, Ben.
OK, let's load up drop zone 4. When you're ready, Debbie. How's that?
I would have liked it a bit on the side.
We wanted it on the side, didn't we? Not to worry. There's still a lot to come out of 4. We start with 2. Whenever it falls, it's all going to be yours, Debbie.
Yep.
So, £100 straight out, 950 quid in the bank.
Lovely.
The jackpot counter, it's clean, it's flat.
Yeah.
So it could be worse. Shall we have a look at your categories?
Yes, please.
Here are the end game subjects. Language, James Bond, human body, science, food and drink, and Greek mythology. Any of those you like the look of?
Maybe food and drink, human body.
So, where do you want to start and for how many?
Probably with the worst one, which is the James Bond one.
OK, James Bond for how many?
I'm just going to put it out there and go for a 3.
You might as well if you don't know
Might as
anything.
well if I don't know it.
You're going to have a chance to guess, aren't you? In which Bond film did Judi Dench first appear as M? Licence to Kill, GoldenEye, or Tomorrow Never Dies?
See, I don't really know, because I've never seen any of these films.
None of them?
None of them.
Any of them ring any bells
No.
whatsoever? Hazard a guess at which one?
I'm going to go with GoldenEye.
Let's take GoldenEye. Did Judi Dench first appear as M in GoldenEye? She did. Wow.
Wow.
Get you. Someone's smiling on us.
They are. Drop zone 4, please, Ben.
Light it up. See what we can do. We need that
Wrong
flat.
side.
See if we get something out. Nope.
No,
It's a rider.
it's a rider.
OK, so not to worry. Still got 2 more to go.
Yep.
Drop zone 4 again.
Drop zone 4, please. Wrong side.
Again. They're being consistent now. Just the one that didn't go there was our jackpot counter.
Aye.
We should get that black counter across that top shelf, see if we can get you some money here.
Yes.
Get that little wedge. Oh, bit of a gap there, not to worry.
Drop zone 4 again, please.
That's more like it.
That's more like it.
We needed that one. Now get down.
Flat. It's flat.
We'll get a decent shove on this now, Debbie.
Yeah.
Get it. Lovely, lovely.
Right in the
Finally.
edge.
And we should get some 5 across the tipping point.
Cool.
£250. We add that to the money you've got already, so you're up to £1,200. So they dropped for you in the end, and we had a decent shove on the jackpot counter.
Yeah.
OK, let's have a look at the remaining 5.
I'll go on sort of another sort of bad subject for myself, which is language.
Right, and language for how many?
I'll go for another 3, please, Ben.
OK. I like it, we're being brave.
Go for it.
Language question for 3 counters, please. What is the predominant language of China? Mandarin, Cantonese, or Wu?
Well, I think it's either Mandarin or Cantonese, and I'm going to go with Mandarin.
Let's have Mandarin, please. Is it Mandarin that's the predominant language of China? It is. Right then, Debbie.
Drop zone 4 again, please, Ben.
Light it up.
Come on, to the left, to the left.
Go over, go over.
No.
Down.
Ah,
Okay,
got a few.
we'll shift that tipping point. There's a nice clump there. 2. Another £100. We're up to £1,300 in the bank.
Drop zone 4, please, Ben.
Fire up. Thought about it, didn't it?
No,
Wanted to
it's
go.
going to go in the gap. Oh,
It's not bad.
really? Not bad.
And that silver counter just dropped.
Oh.
Mystery counter's not far away either, is it?
No.
One more from this category.
Drop zone 4, please, Ben.
Light it up. I think this could go this time. There's a little second.
No.
Might be enough. There you go. Oh!
Near.
That's the lateral movement the boys are talking about, isn't it?
It is, but the X is not
That's
there.
another 3 across the tipping point, so you're up to 1,450. And a sneaky little mystery counter. Do you want to know what you've won, Debbie?
I do.
A case of wine, courtesy of Naked Wines.
Very nice.
Do you like wine?
I do.
Of course you do.
I do.
You can enjoy them when you get
I'll
home later.
celebrate, yes.
Let's have a look at the categories.
I'll go with human body, and I'll go with the 3 again.
All right, served you well so far. Human body for 3 counters, please. In which part of the body is the gluteus maximus muscle? The neck, the arm, or the bottom?
It's the bottom. It's the one I know.
It's the one you know.
It is.
You know your bottoms.
I do.
So we're going to go with bottom. Is the answer bottom? It is.
Yes.
Good old bottom. Right then.
Drop zone 4, please, Ben.
Light it up. Oh, get down, get down. A little bit of lateral will do
No.
it. Didn't want to go, not that time. It's still
It's
nudging,
just
isn't it?
hanging.
Another £50. We're up to £1,500. 2 to go with this category.
Okay. I'll stick with drop zone 4, please, Ben.
Light it up.
Quick one.
Come on.
No.
They're all consistently down the right, aren't they? Last one for this category.
Drop zone 4 again, please, Ben.
Take it. Charm this one, Debbie. Come on. There we go. Stop.
Oh.
Stop. No. Don't ride. Get down. Get down. Yeah.
Could be.
We could be enough if it just edges it sideways.
No. It's just on the edge.
Another 5 across the tipping point, though. Lovely stuff.
Okay.
Money-wise, another £250. We're up to £1,750. We haven't shifted that
No.
jackpot counter enough, but we still got some options. So let's have a look at the categories.
I will go with science, and I'll stick with 3.
OK, served us well so far. We'll have a science question for 3 counters, please. CO is the chemical symbol for which compound? Carbon monoxide, carbon dioxide, or carbonic acid?
It's a guess, and I'm going to guess with carbon monoxide.
How much of a guess? A pure guess?
It's a pure guess.
OK, we're going to take carbon monoxide. Is that the right answer? Yes, it is.
Oh.
Another great guess. You're leading a charmed life right now, Debbie.
I'll stick with drop zone 4, please, Ben.
Good stuff. Let's light it up. Just a nudge and it'll go, won't it?
Oh. Oh.
Go on, go on.
No.
I just thought it was going to edge it over.
No.
Not this time.
No.
Drop zone 4.
Drop zone 4, please.
There.
That's one.
Bang.
Just needs to lie flat.
Let's get down. Yep.
Yeah.
OK, so it's going to go this time. It's going to edge it slightly over, which would be not ideal.
Yes.
That's all it needed, was the merest nudge.
Yeah.
And another one across the tipping point. OK, so that's another £50. We're up to £1,800.
Drop zone 4 again, please, Ben.
Fire up. In we go then, Debbie. It's going to edge around, isn't it?
Could possibly.
Yep.
Yes.
Oh, come on now.
That's nice.
Don't avoid it. Oh! 2 more across the tipping point. £100 we add, so we're up to £1,900. Jackpot counters on that shelf, that's where we want it to be. Potentially we've got 6 counters left.
I'll go up with Greek mythology, and that's probably my worst subject, one of them, and I'm going to stick with 3.
OK. Somehow it's worked out so far, Debbie. In Greek mythology, who is the god of sleep? Hypnos, Hades, or Hermes?
I'll go with Hypnos.
OK, let's take Hypnos. Is that the right answer? Yes, it is. Well done. You worked it out brilliantly.
I did. Drop zone 4, please, Ben.
Drop zone 4 it is.
Come on, left, 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 left. No.
Wanted to go left, didn't it?
That's where the boys wanted the counter.
I know that you get some movement on that black counter over the shelf, though, in the middle there. That's OK. Let's clear these out. Get a bit more money. Thank you. Another 4 across the tipping point, so that's another £200. The bank's ticking over nicely. We're up to 2,100.
Can I have drop zone 4, please, Ben?
You certainly can. Just somewhere in the middle would be good. That's OK. Stop. Right, now get down. Get down. Don't ride.
Oh, no. Oh, that's not good.
Go on. That's not ideal.
No.
There's a bit of a hole there now, isn't there?
Drop zone 4 again, please, Ben.
Take it, please. In you go, Debbie.
Be lucky. Come on.
There, that's it. Right, now then. Help us out. Help us out.
Nothing on the edge.
OK, we've got one last category. The jackpot counter's sitting there. We haven't nudged it, but it could go. Food and drink.
Food and drink 3, please, Ben.
Done everything you've needed to do so far, Debbie. Can we have a food and drink question for 3 counters, please? On a wine label, what does the word brut mean? Fruity, dry, or sparkling?
I'm going to go with dry.
Why are you going with dry?
It's just an educator's guess, I guess.
OK, let's take dry, please. Does brut mean dry? Yes, it does. Oh. Debbie, you've played a brilliant game. You've answered all the questions you've needed to. You've given yourself every chance. 3 last counters.
I'll stick with 4, please, Ben.
OK, let's light up drop zone 4.
Come on.
There.
That's better.
OK.
It gets something over.
Yeah, come on now. Now slide to the right. Just a little. Come on.
Oh, no way.
2 across the tipping point. Drop zone 4.
Yes, please.
Light it up. We're up to 2,200 in the bank.
Right.
Right in the middle would be perfect, wouldn't it?
Come on, middle. Could be okay.
Let's get down now. Just be good. Don't ride. Don't ride.
Oh, needy.
Yeah. That could push both those
Push.
black counters over.
Come on, come on.
Now then, come
it's
on.
right there. It's
Come
right
on.
there. It's right there.
Come on. Oh! It's another 3 across the tipping point. It's another £150. So you're up to £2,350. OK.
This
This
the
is
one.
it, Debbie.
This is the
one
one.
last counter.
Drop zone 4, please, Ben.
OK. Fire up.
This is the one.
Good luck, Debbie. Come on now. Need a little bit of luck. Let's have it in there.
No.
That's kind of where we needed it. Get that black one over.
No.
Go on. Flip.
No.
Oh, is it going to go round it? Oh!
Yeah. Oh.
Another £50.
Yeah.
So we're up to 2,400 in the bank. We've used up all our categories. You've put 18 counters into the machine, and the jackpot counter
No, it's so close.
is so close. But it isn't over yet, Debbie. I'm going to offer you one last chance to leave today with £10,000. As it stands, you've got £2,400. You can walk away with that right now, or you can trade it for 3 final counters to put into the machine with the hope of winning the jackpot. If you do decide to take the trade, Debbie, nothing else in the machine will have any value whatsoever, so you'll be leaving with £10,000 or nothing.
I don't think I can get that over. I think it's in an awkward position, and I think I've been riding my luck so far. No, I can't risk it.
Sure?
I'm positive. I'll take the money, please, Ben.
OK, well done,
Thank you.
Debbie. Congratulations.
Thank you.
You're going home with £2,400, and of
Yes.
course, you've got your case of wine,
Wine.
which you can enjoy. So, Debbie, we need to find out if that was the right decision. This is what happened when Debbie released 3 final counters into the machine. Drop 1. Oh,
Oh, that's a nice place.
It is, isn't it?
Didn't fall for me that way.
Oh, Debbie. Debbie, this is the first trade counter. Would it have been enough? Oh! Oh, Debbie, I'm so sorry.
I know.
1 counter away from leaving with our £10,000 jackpot. As it stands,
Yes.
you're still taking home a lovely £2,400 and, of course, that case of wine. You enjoyed yourself?
Loved it, thank you, yes.
Well, look, we've loved having you on the
Thank you.
show. Very well done indeed.
Thank you.
So, when it came down to it, she wasn't quite brave enough to take the trade. If she had, Debbie would be leaving with £10,000. As it is, she's got £2,400 and a case of wine, so it's not all bad.
No.
Join us next time when the fate of 4 more players will be hanging in the balance on Tipping Point. Goodbye.